So guys, we are on our way to Secret Golf Course Day, first ever golf course filming. I've got a challenger, Mr. Andrew Cart Dog Carter, who's going to challenge me for 9 holes. We've got cameraman Dan in the back. We've got Mackie D's ready to go, and we're en route. I'm in the Mrs. car today, so I'm in the big Nissan Duke. So we've got about two sets of clubs, 2 power caddies, loads of clubs, loads of camera work. So stay tuned to find out where our secret location is. So we are en route to secret location. It's 7:30 at the moment, and it should take us about 50 minutes to get there. Should we give a clue? What's a good clue about where we're going to? Near the sea. It's near the sea. It's a great clue. Near the sea. So that's clue number 1. Cover the sat nav, cover the sat nav. So it'll take us about 51 minutes to get there. It's dark. It does look like it's going to be misty and foggy, unfortunately. So by the sea, whether that's going to clear up with a bit of wind, we'll see. But stay tuned, and you'll see me take on the cart dog.
Bring it.
We're going to do 9 holes on the videos on YouTube, and obviously I'll come out victorious as always. No, what really? Right, we'll see what happens. Stay tuned anyway.
Definitely will. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock. We're now 15 miles away from the secret venue. The weather is getting a little bit brighter. Forecast for the day is misty with a bit of fog to come in later. So
that's good, because we won't be able to see where our ball goes.
That's true.
That's fine. That's a good thing.
Looking forward to it. One more clue for where we're going to be playing. Rick, any clues for the?
It's very recently held the Open, so it's an open venue.
Big clue. That's a big clue. Stay tuned.
So we've arrived at our venue, and it's absolutely hammering it down. Great. So it's 20 past 8 at the moment. We're teeing off at 9, so we're hoping that the weather clears slightly. Forecast is supposed to be misty and foggy, so hopefully that should blow over, because we're near the sea. You can't really see the sea, but we are near it. So we're going to do a little bit of practice, warm up, get ready. We've got some more interesting facts for you as well about our secret location. So I'll hand you over to the cart dog.
206 bunkers on the golf course, the most in open rotation.
Let's not bother.
Par
do
3
some practice
start.
bunkers
first. Definitely. Par 3 start.
That's a big clue. That's a big one, definitely.
And also, Tiger Woods called this, the final stretch is almost unplayable.
Oh, a certain Australian would definitely agree with you there. So guys, stay tuned. We're going to do a little bit of practice. We're going to get out all the gear ready, and we're going to head on to the first tee, let's say in 40 minutes time. So we've arrived at the practice ground at our secret location. Might be a bit of a clue at the clubhouse in the background, but we'll see if you can actually guess which clubhouse it is. What I'm going to do is just talk you around what I do to practice just before I go out and play. So I've got 20 odd 25 balls here, because I don't want to massively overcook my practice time. I just want to do a little bit of practice, loosen up, make sure I feel ready to take on the golf course, really. It's not raining, thankfully, now, which is good. So I'm just going to hit a few wedges first. So I've just got my sand wedge here first. I'm just going to hit some easy wedges, so kind of 3/4 to full wedges. Just loosening things up, so we're not going to go at it too hard early on. I'm just trying to gauge a couple of distances as well. I'm trying to hit that just up to about 90 yards. So once I've then hit a few wedges and I feel loose, I'd move up clubs a touch, so I'll probably move up to something like an 8-iron. So just gradually starting to hit slightly longer shots now. And again, I'm not going to hit loads of these, but pick out a point on the range. So there's a middle flag there, about 150, so I'm going to hit a couple down that line. Nice face full of sand there. Didn't hit that too bad actually. It's turned out to be a really nice day. Sun's just starting to break through now, which is perfect. A lot of history at this club. A lot of good champions. Let's see who out of me and Andy can win in our YouTube challenge today. So once I've hit a few mid-irons, I then start to go on to a few longer clubs. So I'm going to move up to my 5-iron, hit a few looseners with that. There's a lot of holes today that have got decent second shots into it, so it's certainly not a pitch and putt by any stretch of the imagination. Now this might also be the first tee club that I hit here. The first tee is about 190 according to the scorecard. It might be a little bit shorter than that. So once I've hit a couple of these, I'm imagining I'm on that first tee, just to try and get some confidence in the swing, to make sure on that first tee I can hit a nice golf shot. Yeah, they'd do me. They'd be very nice. So I'm going to leave that club out because I want to hit that at the end of my practice session. Like I say, that's the last club I want to hit. Hit a couple of fairway woods. And again, what I'd say before you do go out and play is just keep continuing changing clubs. Out on the golf course, you're going to be changing clubs a lot, so keep doing that when you do practice before you play. Oh, that'll do. I like that one. I'll hit one more of these. Andy's doing some filming there at the end of it. He's messing about with Dan.
As you can see, Rick's over there hitting a few wedges, getting himself warmed up. What I like to do when I come down to the driving range, pull out my favourite 1-iron. This is where we know if it's going to go correctly or not. Set up, flag, 1-iron, links golf, stinger. See you on the first tee.
That's the one. That's nice. I'm going to remember that shot, really vividly remember the flight of it, how it felt, how it flew through the air, so that I can take all that confidence out with me on the golf course. And again, I'm not hitting loads, I'm not hitting 100 golf balls. I say just 25, 30 balls is sufficient. And then I'm just going to hit a couple of 9-irons. I'm starting to work down the set again. I'm going to try and shape a couple this time now. So a little left to right first. Again, not thinking too much. Just going to swing across the ball slightly. It's got a little left to right shape on it, which is good. And then a couple right to lefters. A couple little draws. Yeah, very nice. We like them a lot. So I've got a couple of shots left. What I'm going to do, there's my competitor there. Look at him, practicing on the chipping green ready. Last thing I'm just going to do before we go on to the chipping green is just again hit one last 5-iron, because like I said, I think this is the club that I'm probably going to be using on the last hole anyway. On the first hole, sorry, not the last hole, first hole. Visualise the shape, visualise the shot. Really imagine I'm on that first tee. Yeah, and hit that. And just remember that feeling of how that felt, how that flew through the air, how that's going to hit the green on the first. So straight away I'm being built with confidence, and always finish your practice on a good one. If you've got a few balls left, leave them. It's not the end of the world. You know, I'd rather you go out there brimming with confidence than hitting a bad last one and trying to search for this good one. So I'm actually going to take these couple of golf balls over to chipping green now. So do a little bit of chipping, a little bit of putting before we go out and play. We've got about 15 minutes left. I've not got a watch actually. There's no clock on there, but we've got about 15 minutes left. So we'll get on the golf course and hopefully beat him over there. Look at him chipping. Stay tuned. So we practiced, we warm up, it stopped raining.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Day.
It's actually going to be a really nice day. No wind at all, even though we're on the Links golf course. Have you guessed which course it is yet? Leave the comments in the description down below. If you don't, stay tuned. The first part of 1, 2 and 3rd hole, or 1st, 2nd, 3rd hole will be up very soon, where hopefully I shall be not too many shots down. We've practiced, we've warmed up, we feel ready for it. We're going to head to the first tee. Like I say, it's a par 3 start, nice quiet day, so stay tuned and get ready for the big matchup.
Bring it on.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hold on, our bags are on.